There's a special experience of the barbershop. Even if you walk in for the first time, just the energy in this space is special. Because every one of us finds something that we can relate to just being in this space, even if it was your first time crossing this threshold. And I think that's something that is important for us to speak on because that plays into the whole experience of the barbershop.
Bet on your tiny, tiny castle. Bet on your tiny, tiny dream. Bet on your tiny, tiny businesses. Bet on, bet on, bet on, bet on you. Bet on, bet on, bet on, bet on you. Why you bet on strangers? Strangers pass on through. You should bet on neighbors, cause neighbors bet on you. Your tiny, tiny barbershop.
Bet on you.
Oh, your tiny, tiny beauty shop.
Bet on you.
Oh, your tiny, tiny auto shop.
Bet on you.
Yeah, your tiny, tiny flower shop.
Bet on you.
You need to bet on them just like they bet on you. You need to bet on them.
My name is Anthony Smith, and everybody call me Smitty. And I've been here 27 years. And hey, this is my corner. You know, everybody know me. Not everybody, but this is my neighborhood. I don't live in the neighborhood. Everybody knows me, and we got a nice little relationship going here. Because at first, when the Navy Yard closed down, I was a little afraid that, I might not survive. But due to the neighbors and the community, they kept me going. This shop is named Smitty's Barbershop. But what happened a few years ago, everybody knows the Charleston 9, what happened. And Taiwan's his brother, this is his brother, he works here. And he's off today, but he got shot now in the Charleston 9. So in honor of him, I decided, because he worked here for, I guess, not long, but he worked here for a minute. And by honoring him, I put his name on the door. Taiwan's a barbershop. In honor of him.
And I just love the barbershop, I mean. Like we got our differences, but we get along. People come to the shop when they be comfortable. They know that they're home here, they can relax and let their hair down and relax. Drink a cold beer every now and then on Friday evening and just relax.
I'm a military brat, and actually how we got to know about a community is my dad would go to the barbershop, but he would take us all to the barbershop because that's how we learned about the city.
You gotta take pride in your record. You gotta make sure customers satisfied. If they're satisfied, I'm satisfied. I've been cooking here for 40 years and I learned a whole lot. I basically teach my own self and one of the best on the planet.
What do you feel like being a female barber in this atmosphere and a partner?
It's been good. It's been really good. We got like 6 students at the barber school that are female.
Awesome.
So we're gonna flood the market in a minute.
All right now. Has this space looked just like this for 27 years, or how has it changed around you?
Well, it's changed a little because across the street we had Miller's drugstore, and and across the street now gentrification. The drugstore's gone, and now they're building expensive apartments upstairs, and I think they're gonna move some type of studio downstairs. So I can see the change. And now they got Joe Biden down the street, so hey, Clinton might put his office in there one day,
Sometimes, it's interesting just to go into a barbershop, and even if you're sitting there, there's always at least one person who's there who's not even there for a haircut. They're just there because they just want to be in this space and feel the energy. And that's what I love about it, because no matter where you go, I don't care if you just moved into town, from California, you can sit into a space and feel comfortable and feel welcome.
Yeah, a lot of that, and this is why I love it, because all of that, the trust, and then just like, not a lot of people besides like your very close family or friends, or some people don't even have that family or friends that even get like that physical touch, that nobody physically touches them. And the people that do physically touch you, that just automatically just makes you have a bond of that trust issue.
Currently, I like to find somebody and stay with them a very long time. And so the person that I see now, it's very interesting. We get along personally wonderfully. We have We have the same senses of humor, we laugh, we've got all this stuff. And yet our politics and everything could not be more different. So, so I kind of just listen and I kind of get like, oh, okay, sort of pick up the other side of things. So that's kind of interesting.
Stacy's been coming here for like over 2.5 years, I guess. She has my brother's hair, and that's how I found her. She's been doing my brother's hair for a long time, and yeah, I mean, I echo what you said. I always come in and I try to be once a month, but it's usually like once every 3 months, and I have this ponytail sometimes. But Stacy always listens to me, does a great job, and I always enjoy her company.
People always ask me, like, do you like hair cutting better? Do you like coloring better? Like, what's your favorite thing to do? And my answer is always, it's like, I know it may sound a little cheesy or corny, but like, my favorite thing is just making people feel good about themselves.
Tiny, tiny barbershop.
Bet on you.
Oh, your tiny, tiny beauty shop.
Bet on you.
Oh, your tiny, tiny auto shop.
Bet on you.
Yeah, your tiny, tiny.
Being part of this community is like almost like I grew up here. I've been here so long, you know. Everybody welcomed me with open arms, you know. You don't discriminate nobody, no haircut. We cut them all. We cut them Mexican, Puerto Rican, wherever. We cut them all in here.
But Abdul and Sammy both being in there like 20 years, I'd like to hear them just give their thoughts on feeling like part of the community. What about being here 20 years and how do they feel part of this community being here so long?
Yeah, definitely be part of the community because we saw a lot of these kids grow up. Some of them in college now. Some of them playing professional football. We met them when they was like elementary school, so yeah, definitely a big part of the community. And the community has changed a lot because you got a lot of people, you know, different people moving out and moving in, so clientele changed too. People moving different places. Got a lot of new people coming in, so it's diverse now. So we're still hanging in there, taking care of business.
We just get all conversation at any given day. We don't know what the conversation is going to be, but you know, see, like it always get elaborated on. People come back and say, you know, well, you know, I think that was a real nice conversation that we had in the barbershop. It was very interesting. You know, that's what kind of feedback, you know, we get.
I come here pretty often, at least once every 2 weeks, I should say. Yeah, and I'll stick with the same barber. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I hear that. I think it's amazing that you're able to transform something, even if it's something work that you didn't do at first, and you transform like a person.
He knows what I want.
Knows what you want.
I don't even have to. I don't have to say anything. He don't have to ask.
Yeah, it's definitely an art. It's all about vision, what you like. You know, you can pretty much tell what the customer wants, and you just give them what they want or request. So yeah, it's definitely art.
I've owned barbershops for a number of years, and we needed barbers. So to get qualified barbers, I believe that the best way to do it is to train them ourselves.
You need to bet on them just like they bet on you. You need to bet on them just like they bet on you.
What led you to barbering?
I think my foot was eventually put into the door by my father. He's cut hair pretty much his whole life. And I tried it out for a while and still had some growing up to do. And did that and came back 4 years later, and now I love it.
We like to believe that top of the line, we're sending a new wave of barbers into the industry, meaning that they can do more than just cut hair. They will be equipped with all the essentials in terms of being successful in the industry.
What are your goals as a barber? I do want to open up my own shop, and after I, get settled with that, I want to open up other locations.
There's no limitation to this career, so I feel like it decides on the person, and how far they're willing to go with it. Like my barber instructor, Mr. Gibson, he started off from a pair of clippers and a shoebox. And, it speaks for itself. So if he can do it, we as a students can do it at the same time.
Bet on on your tiny, tiny castle.
For the Charleston Cut initiative, we are connected to, wanted to try to cover all aspects of the trade, of the business, of the culture around barbering. And we thought it would be unique if we could view it from the perspective of one of Charleston's institutions, the Citadel.
I made my mind up that I'm going to be the best barber I can be. Because where I've been at, I've been incarcerated. So I salute those who come out of that lifestyle. That's one of the avenues that a lot of the brothers and sisters that's back there and incarcerated becoming barbers. For me to be a barber and be a mobile barber, man, that's like you being independent.
They bet on them just like they bet on you. They bet the sweat on your sweat, child.
Bet on you.
They bet their heart on your heart now.
Bet on you.
They bet their life on your life, child.
Bet on you.
They bet their house on your house, child.
Bet on you.
You need to bet on them just like they.
Bet on you.
Oh, you need to bet on them just like they.
Bet on you.
Oh.